Welcome to No Fine Print. This is the People's Podcast. Hi, Dave. How are you doing today?
Doing swell.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Real swell.
So let's get right into it. I know me and you've been talking about stocks. We've been talking about what's going on in the world, and stocks, economy, new things going on. Have you heard about Wall Street bets?
Vaguely.
I talked about this before. However, Wall Street bets is losing a bunch of people money. It was making people money, but looks like Big Wall Street is winning. But if you talk about it, you can put some puts on it. What we were talking about earlier was the idea of Dogecoin, correct?
Yes.
So what is your assumption about Dogecoin?
I don't have an assumption. I acquired 5,000 coins 2 years ago.
So roughly how much money did you invest?
Much less than a cent per coin.
Interesting.
So now, I've got some pretty good gains. Speaking.
So you're making money.
Yes.
That's good.
Short term.
It did go from like 4 cents, like 0.04 to like 0.08. So it did make a bunch of money.
Went from 0.002
Ooh.
to 0.08.
Ooh. So my question for you about Dogecoin: have you noticed there's no market cap on Dogecoin?
I honestly don't understand what exactly that means. I know there's like a limit of 127 billion coins or something.
Not on Dogecoin.
Vaguely like that.
There's not a market cap. So what does that mean? What that means is like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, they have market caps. So it's like the United States dollar. Because what you're doing with crypto is you're turning to a form of currency. So if you don't have a market cap on the currency, you're inflating it. So Dogecoin going up like it did with no market cap, which is really no value to the coin.
If there's no value though, how is there
hype? Elon Musk shouted it out on Twitter
yesterday.
Yes, probably, but he shouted on Twitter, so it brings a bunch of hype. And Wall Street bets, what we talked about in the beginning, is pumping a lot of hype into that too. Why the GameStop pump up $500 a share?
Right.
Because of the Reddit forum, Wall Street bets. See, the GameStop was dying. Literally, AMC's dying, Nokia's dying. They're all dying. But the Reddit forum, who, when I got in, so I'm not losing that much. I'm losing like $400, but I felt really bad for the people that bought in like $250, $300.
Yeah.
Because they're losing a bunch. I bought it at $88.
Yeah.
So I'm down $400, but they're down like thousands. Because when I first looked at the Wall Street Bets Reddit forum, it had a 1.9 followers. Right now, if you look at it, has like almost 9 million followers now, which is insane.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane. So what they
think about all the people that are just like easily fucking sold on
swindled
shit too, man. Like
swindled.
I like to be like faithful to ideas that I'm gonna make a lot of money on shit, but
I am too, but I'm greedy.
Yeah, dude. I always end up luckily either breaking even or like coming just short of it, and then I'm like, fuck. It wasn't that bad, but
I fucked myself.
I could have made money at a point. And
yeah, I held on too long.
But man,
it's just terrible. It's
gold,
just terrible.
I've made money on gold.
Really?
100%. Yeah, I've made. Well, not actually 100%. I'm just saying 100%, but I've made probably like close to 30% since I started buying. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
It's nothing crazy.
So why is gold so valuable? I mean, it's always been valuable through history, but
whenever the pandemic happened, a lot of people started panic buying, I think, and it drove the price up just because supply and demand. You know what I mean?
Does the Federal Reserve still back the dollar by the gold? I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's the 30s, I'm pretty sure.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Not for black
If you
people.
want your
Not for
kids
black
stolen
people.
by the
Not for
government.
not for black people. It's a good time.
Yeah, good point.
It was a good time. It was cool shit. It was a good time. I'm so sorry. I didn't cut that. I didn't cut that. It's terrible.
So speaking of Elon Musk launching shit to the moon.
Yeah, did you see his face?
Yes.
His aircraft like fuck up.
Yeah. Well, it did perform.
Something broke off.
It performed 2/3 of its task though. So
Elon Musk, you don't care. You don't take failure for.
That was a pat on the back to them still because they were able to launch it and get it to turn. They just couldn't land it. So it's pretty.
Something fell off on it. Like something broke off when it was like launching.
I actually didn't see that part. I just saw
it was out of South Texas.
It like spun out towards the bottom.
Yeah, so like they were about to do like it was a launch test site, and they were about to launch up the rocket. And they did launch it up. I don't know what happened, but something broke off of the aircraft. I guess you call it that, and then it kept trying to propel itself, but then like turn sideways, and then it kind of just came down and just blew up and crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, I saw it do the horizontal turn, and then it
wasn't trying to turn. It was trying to launch.
Well, it did launch, and then they were turning it horizontal for some reason, and then they were trying to bring it back down for landing, and it the tail spun out.
Yeah,
it exploded. Basically.
It exploded.
So,
I saw a fact that I don't know if it's true or not. Fact check me, everybody. Fact check me on this one. But Elon Musk owns like 70% of the satellites in
I have no idea about that, but that
you know why?
Sounds like a billionaire
Starlink
thing to do.
So Starlink is a thing that Elon Musk is doing where he's trying to give everybody internet across the world. So here's another business. He's a very interesting person. But Starlink he's trying to give everybody internet, no matter where they're from, where they're at in geographical.
He's like what I wish I could be. Like if I was a billionaire, like
Iron Man.
I'm just gonna fucking do this really cool thing just because I have the money to do it, and fuck it. For sure. You know what I mean,
he's richer than Jeff Bezos now.
Yeah, recently, but still.
But Jeff Bezos has stepped down. Do you see that?
No.
He stepped down as CEO of Amazon.
Well, because he's like, I make fucking $1 trillion before I die.
What did he say? He said, I stepped down to pursue my passions.
That motherfucker's
I don't know what the fuck that is.
He's going to be the first person to be like a drone flyer. Like he's going to be on like a Segway drone doing races or something.
Pretty interesting. Cadillac had like a little like mock thing he made up with like a little drone aircrafts they're trying to make.
Have you seen, speaking of Iron Man and drones and shit, have you seen that dude that made it's like a jet-powered suit, basically? It's not even really
Iron Man suit?
Dude, it's just like 2 jet-powered, like, hand pieces that you basically...
Yes, I've seen that. He elevates himself with the...
he sold it to the military, that dude. That
really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Know that.
I don't know if he actually sold it. I know he did, like, a demonstration for the military.
Fact check it.
Yeah, for sure. But, dude, imagine... being able to fucking put jetpack arms on and fucking fly to work.
Bro, imagine Boston Dynamics. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
They have Atlas with just we need TV. Back here to show people.
Bro, I can cut to it and put it up.
But you know the Atlas. So Atlas is like a little robot can do like backflips and parkour and flips and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like
it's weird. It's like
I've seen it on
robot. But
Facebook.
imagine putting artificial intelligence. I'm talking fast again. Imagine putting artificial intelligence in that thing and let it hold guns and let me flips.
I mean, I'm sure.
That's crazy.
I'm fucking sure they're already doing it. Like, it's
crazy.
not even.
It's like before the atomic bomb happened. They're like, what if we could blow up a bunch of people with one bomb? And they're like, you know what? It's already happened. I'm sure it's happening.
I'm pretty sure.
They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Drop it.
If there's like even half of a possibility that they could do it, they're probably already doing
You're
it.
correct. Yeah. You're very correct.
At least.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, funny thing. Did you see Lil Uzi Vert?
With that
the
fucking
diamond in his fucking forehead?
Ugly as fuck.
He spent $22 million on implanting a dime in his forehead.
I'm pretty sure, didn't he sign for like $200,000 or something stupid?
I don't know. We had to look it up. Hey, can you look it up for us?
I'm pretty sure it was something ridiculous.
How much did Louis? How much did Louis?
So how the fuck does he afford a $22 million
I don't
diamond
know, bro.
implant, dude? That's insane.
And why you see him? Was it something Walker? Damn it! One of the rappers. He first did it. He put a teardrop. He implanted a teardrop diamond on his face.
Yeah,
And
but
he was the first man, and then he like made fun of Louis. He was like, "We're gonna be like Avatar, like."
No, I saw.
Put in your forehead.
Someone was like, as soon as I see Lil Uzi Vert, and then it showed like vision from the Avengers,
Deimos.
plucking the Power Stone or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, dude, for sure. $22 million. I mean,
but why would you implant a diamond on the front of your forehead?
whoever insures that.
We could beat him up and take it. He's like this big.
They're dumb as hell. He's like
5'3".
How do you know? How could you ensure that somebody's gonna keep a diamond on their forehead?
Bro, he's like 5'3", bro. You're gonna grab him, punch him in the head.
You know he's got security detail.
He has to have.
Now, for
he
sure.
should have. If he does, he's stupid.
Dude.
That's crazy, bro. You know, you could do a $22 million. You could buy a bunch of real estate complexes and make millions of dollars.
Make
like $200 million, $220 million. That.
I mean, with
that rock is not
$22
making you no
million,
money.
I'm quitting. I'm not doing nothing else for the rest of my life.
Crazy.
But...
It's crazy.
24
$24
million.
million. That shit's trash. It's a waste of money. You could invest that. And listen, all you young entrepreneurs out here, don't spend your money on jewelry unless you buy gold.
Unless you're Lil Uzi Vert, though, also. Because if you do shit like that, people like us talk about him, and that's $22 million worth of advertising. You know what I'm saying?
True. He's still $22 million.
But if you're just a random-ass person that somehow has the affordability to do that, I wouldn't ever fucking do that.
Yeah. That shit cracks me up, bro. That Thanos meme is funny.
Yeah, dude.
For that. Have you seen that one meme? So you know how like, well, I don't know if you don't know, but Wall Street bets, they're short in certain stocks. So they're short of GameStop. GameStop hits peak, plummeting, yada yada. But AMC is still shorted. Nokia is still shorted.
I have a little bit of
BlackBerry
Nokia, and I have a little bit of what was that one? Naked. I'm so fucking.
It's
been
pissed.
losing me money.
Listen, you know how pissed I am. You know how pissed I am. I bought Nokia. I had 1,889 shares of Nokia at 45 cents, and I sold out to buy the GameStop, and now I'm fucking hot because I went up to $2. I made like $4,000. I'm fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed.
Back to the Dogecoin. When I originally was buying that shit, I was like,
I'm so mad.
I'm gonna buy 1 million of these just to say I have 1 million Dogecoin. And if I would have,
do you know how Dogecoin started?
It would have cost $2,000. And you know how much money I would have made at the peak if I would have sold?
How much?
$80,000. But didn't do it. So.
Bro, Dogecoin. You know how did Dogecoin start?
It's a joke, obviously.
Good. I'm glad you knew that. I was so happy.
That's why I bought it because I was happy
you knew that.
I fucking knew this shit was gonna happen. I was like, all these fucking cryptos. Obviously, Bitcoin was already fucking going.
Ethereum's up,
dude. But I was like, which one of these is gonna be appealing to a random ass person that's gonna want to buy into crypto that doesn't know? Yeah, obviously the fucking dumbass Dogecoin. So. And at less than a cent, I'm thinking $2,000 if it hits a cent, I'll make $8,000. It'll be $10,000 fucking return. You know what I'm saying? So
easy money.
For real. And then it shoots up to 8 cents. So like, had I done that, dude,
but then it dropped back down to 5
it would have been a great investment, but I didn't. Yeah, but
it's losing money. Where's it at right now? Do you know where it's at right now? Do you know where it's at right now? Where's it at right now?
I do know. It's probably like 4 or 5 cents.
Nah, it's Coinbase. Look at Coinbase. Dogecoin. Dogecoin's at 0.053.
I got 5.
It was up. So yeah, if you bought it at 0.3, it peaked at its highest, which would be at 0.57, I guess, 0.6, 0.06, I mean. Kind of just did a little thing. Just a little graph for it.
Yeah. Little resistance, little support,
little resistance. But look, so XRP, what you should look into. I bought like $200.
23 cents.
But that bitch got shut. You can't buy it right now. They got shut down as of January 19th. because of Ripple, because Ripple kind of owns it. So Ripple, they shut down the SEC. Oh no, who did it? Was it? I think it was the SEC shut down because they made some violations that they should have done. But it's weird because if you bought it, you can't buy it now. But if you bought it, it just keeps going up. It just literally keeps going up.
What I don't understand is how
Ethereum is nice too.
Do you even start a cryptocurrency? Like,
I don't know, bro.
What the fuck is a crypto?
I don't know. How do you build value on crypto?
Yeah, who the fuck was like, I'm gonna just Alex knows. He's a fucking. This is on your.
How do we build crypto?
It's a hashing algorithm. Essentially, like, for instance, Bitcoin is used to find, like, every number starting with, like, 12 zeros, for instance. And
So
it goes
binary.
Up. It's prime numbers, though. Because prime numbers increase security.
I don't understand it so, but
somehow numbers
Essentially,
numbers make
create
value.
real numbers in your pocket.
Well, the numbers equal more numbers, and we will all make money.
But no,
Can we do this? Can we make our own
just
crypto?
Can we make our own crypto?
Yeah, you can.
Dude,
Could we call it like?
can we though?
It's literally part of a hashing algorithm.
Could you make crypto?
It's literally
What I'm getting at is, are we actually capable of making a crypto, or do you need like
you can.
supercomputer?
You need a bunch of servers.
Bro, hundreds of cryptocurrencies are created every day.
Oh.
So how are they accepted as like
People,
currency?
Market caps. I was telling you, Dogecoin has a market cap.
The only money value in it is the money invested in.
It's the market caps. The market caps because it creates value for the dollar.
David earlier was saying 127 billion. That's how many coins there are. But you're right, to market cap. He's right and you're right.
I'm not
We're
trying to
talking
be.
about the
I don't
stock side.
It's talking about
understand.
economies.
Yes.
I don't
And
understand
so
how the
think
127
about
billion
this.
coins converts to what you're
Think about
talking
this,
about
think
with
about this
market
right now.
cap.
So
So
think-
why? What if all the coins
Because
got
it's
bought
like-
out?
it's
is
So
what I'm
think
saying.
about this.
Hypothetically.
Well, they can't right now. Yours Dogecoin can't because it's in the market cap. They can just keep printing more coins. Think about this. These stimulus checks.
But
Though,
would they?
Think about this. Think about this.
Yes,
Stimulus.
they
Hold
can.
on.
That's what I'm saying.
These stimulus checks, though. So the United States dollar is a dollar, right? It's what it's worth. But these stimulus checks that we're printing now, 600, 1,000, 1,400. Matter what is the Treasury doing? They're printing more money. The money's not there because the money has a market cap, and all what you're doing is you're just printing more dollars and putting more dollars in circulation. Which what does that cause?
Inflation. Obviously.
Exactly. So what does that cause too? Off of inflation, it causes devalue in the purchasing power of the dollar. If you look at the currency trade stock market right now, the currency market, the dollar is dropping.
Why do you say we're printing the money for that though?
Because you're giving people money. You have these stimulus packages.
I mean, obviously, if I had the power to print money instead of giving them money, like,
But you're printing. You're giving the American citizens.
I'm just saying, what makes you say that they are?
You just gave them. The American government just gave everybody $600, right?
Yes.
Where did $600 come from?
I don't know. I went to an AR, but
You bought AR for it, but
sure.
where did the $600 actually come from? From the government.
in the long run,
It didn't come from
taxes,
you. You didn't.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but your taxes also go to like roads and infrastructure and.
Yeah, but that's what they say the
other
taxes
things.
are for. So like that's technically what they
It
say.
didn't come, but it didn't come from that. Why is the
So that's
dollar?
what I'm saying though. Is like if
Why
you're
is the
paying
dollar
taxes
devaluing?
and they're supposed to be
We'll figure that
stockpiling all this money,
Look on the FX market real fast and see what the dollar value is.
why wouldn't it be that money? You know what I'm saying? Why would they have to print more money?
Because you have to. You have to because the money doesn't exist. They're making more money, so in turn they can give people more money.
That's why you buy the gold.
The gold, our dollar's backed by oil now, not gold.
Well, yeah, for sure.
It just happens like that.
But I didn't know we were fucking.
Actually, I would say it's not even backed by oil. It's backed by freaking data. Data is more valuable than oil is.
It's a good point. Our phones are listening to
Data
us right now,
that
so
Jeff Bezos, who just stepped down as CEO of Amazon, he sits on the board of the Pentagon. He also has a big contract with the CIA. What is he selling? Metadata. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
He's selling all your porn sites.
Porn sites. Listen, if you're watching xnxx.com, please get off.
Selling all your transactions.
Please get off the internet. Put your phone on private.
He's making billions.
Billions.
Billions and billions.
But you see, his wife got divorced. Him and his wife got divorced. She became the richest
for fucking like
16.
$90 billion.
It was 16. It's like $16.9 billion.
Jesus.
And then she became the richest woman.
Dude.
That shit's crazy.
I need to go. I'll marry Jeff Bezos and divorce his ass for $16 billion.
I would too. I'd marry Jeff Bezos. You get married? I think he's an evil villain. He's an evil villain.
Yeah.
He's bald and buff.
On South Park, they gave him that fucking
big ass head. He said, "I know what you think."
Turn him into a fucking telekinesis alien.
Yeah.
Or telepathic.
You remember the one with on South Park with Jeff with Mark Zuckerberg? He's like, whoa. You can't block my style. You can't block my style.
They're like, get out of here, you penis.
You can't block my style.
Fucking suck.
That's fucking hilarious. That's great. A good
I think
thing.
He really is an alien, though. Honestly,
he looks weird.
If anybody's actually an alien, it's probably Mark Zuckerberg.
It's possible
for sure.
Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Fucking the army of Myanmar is taking over the country. They're doing like a coup. Myanmar, yes. So the government is doing a coup on the government officials, so they're taking them over. I don't know everything about it, but
I don't even know what that is. Honestly,
a coup. So like, what happened?
I know what a coup is. What's Myanmar?
It's a country.
I honestly have never.
It's like it used to be called Burma.
Okay, Burma.
So, Burma, but it's not a country. Myanmar is the same country.
Okay. See, I don't know my geology or any of that stuff
like that.
Yeah. Geography, geology.
Most of this man, Dave, he's interesting.
All these things I don't really know. I just
educate yourself, Mr. Gold.
That's alright.
No, but it's crazy because, like, imagine if we lived there, it'd be chaos. It would be chaos. Like, can you imagine living in a country when the military is like, I don't like what you're doing. We don't like what you're doing as a government. I think it's our time. I think it's our time to take over and be the rulers. And they're like, and they have all the military power. They have all the weapons and all our soldiers. And they're like, if you fight us, we'll kill you. You little government officials have been working on paper. You don't got no guns. So, we got you. That should be crazy. I'm like, oh no.
Think about North Korea and fucking the fact that they all like worship him as a god, and he writes all their books. Everything.
There's pictures of every house of Kim Jong Un on the wall. Also, interesting fact. You know when he said he was sick with COVID, like when COVID first started happening.
Yeah, everybody thought he was gonna die.
True, but he did that on purpose, because he wanted to. There was a mole at his little party who said he was sick. Information got out, so somebody told.
That's like tell 10 lies to tell different people, and 10 different people.
See who was lying, who's the leak.
Which lie
he got him. He's not sick. He's not sick at all. Like, his sister's gonna take over. Is what it is. So why do you think that gold is the most valuable thing to invest in right now?
Just because you can hold it
for a long time, longevity.
It. You can literally hold it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to.
You can wear it.
Well, I mean, this is partial investment. I wouldn't really even count this as like my gold that I have, but it's just the fact that you can actually hold it in your hand and know that like
it's existing. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I feel that silver might be getting big too soon.
I've got a little silver.
I have like silver. Actually, I care about looking for stocks on purpose.
I've got 100-gram bar of silver. I've actually bought all my nieces and nephews. Yeah,
I look at a bunch of these in my safe. This one's like tarnished, but it's an ounce of silver.
I bought all my nieces and nephews a quarter pound of silver over the last 2 years for Christmas and birthdays. But
that's what's up, though.
It's good.
My grandpa used to buy us like coins out the ass, bro. My grandpa used to buy us like mint conditioned like like gold dollars, mint condition, quarters, mint condition. They're all mint. They've never been done in little packages. They don't never been touched. Mint condition silver dollars. This one was out of the case. But I have a silver dollar. It's just like shine and nobody's ever touched it. Them boys is nice.
Yeah, keep them for another 50 years.
No, I'll keep them forever. That for one, they're in the safe that I can't open right now because
keep them for your kids. I mean,
they're dead right now. The safe is dead, so I can get inside the safe. So there's a second in this box.
Well, one day you might be able to get in. I'm just saying, if you ever have kids, dude, fucking, it's a good thing to be able to hold on and pass on.
Hey, if a cryptocurrency takes over, and all the money comes decentralized, which I think is good. And the reason why I say this is like, yes, you can smirk at me like, it never happened. However,
I'm not smirking at you about that. I'm just smirking about the idea of thinking crypto would take over.
But look what happened in Wall Street Bets. Look what happened.
I mean, you never fucking know.
Because GameStop. So like the big hedge funds they've ruled Wall Street forever. No upset. Nobody upsets them. Nobody bothers them. They just keep playing the same game, short the shorts. They know because they do their analytics and they're right about what they do.
And they put people in office.
Exactly.
And they fucking.
But the Wall Street Bets put it to them. They say because he learned because you can see. So if you look at the stock market, if you look at your phone, you can see how many orders are shorted. You can see that stuff.
Well, that leads me to the question though. Do you think that like the people involved in the Wall Street Bets thing, do you think that they're like insider fucking brokers that
you call them stock manipulators? So trying to say
stock manipulator? No,
hedge funds do anything.
More or less, just like people who maybe have like worked on both sides and are kind of just like fuck it and trying to.
I would say no, because there's a guy that isn't even part of Wall Street Bets, but he's been doing the research. And you can see that they're shorting them, so he invested money on GameStop.
You're talking about the guy that did the housing short bet or whatever?
No, he shorted GME.
When I was looking into it, I forget what his name was, but the guy that basically bet against like the realty market also.
Oh, Big Short.
Yeah.
Big Short, yeah.
But he also was like saying that
same thing, and nobody believed him.
Yeah, and that was
he was right.
And
he was right.
Dude, yeah,
and that shit. Essentially, what happened is that this band of misfits on Reddit got it together, and they said this is not really insider trading because like you're just literally just talking to people and say, hey, buy this, and hold. That's all you're saying. You don't know anything. You're not colluding together. You're just saying, I think this might go up.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell?
Wall Street does it all the time. Wall Street
even if you were colluding together, who the fuck cares?
You said one Wall Street guy.
He said, put your money in or you don't. That's your fucking choice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why the hell is there?
But see, what's fucked up thing about it is us as people, as normal American citizens, we don't get bailed out if we lose our money.
Well, exactly.
No, but the big hedge funds, they make wrong decisions. But they always get bailed out.
But yeah, they need.
And then that one guy came on CNBC. He came on CNBC. He was like, what did he say? He said, let me think. He said this fair game stuff. Not verbatim. It's not verbatim. So he said, this fair share is bullshit. It's just the poor people trying to take the money from the rich people. And like, nigga, you guys are just losing money.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all just losing money, and you're upset about it, and then so you cry wolf. You cry wolf to SEC. You cry wolf to the people, to the government, and say there needs to be regulation. You guys never talked about regulation before at all until this happened. They never ever spoke regulation.
That's what they're claiming.
Until now, but now they're doing it because they're losing billions and billions of dollars. Because the people, thanks to these things, thanks to phones. We can learn the same thing. We do the same thing they do now. And like, oh shit, the people know. The people know what we're doing.
Yeah, but people have been buying stocks for fucking
yeah, but they haven't been collaborating.
Yeah, but getting to that, like Robinhood fucking shut me out.
Fuck Vlad.
They fucking shut me out for, I don't know, 2 days.
Yeah, it's Vlad.
A couple of things.
You know why he did it?
Because they were trying to protect their interests.
Did you listen to what Vlad said?
No.
Vlad said it because, and I can see why he's saying this. Even Jordan Belfort came on and talked about it too. I can see why he shut it down because, so like when you put money into a stock in your brokerage account, right? It fronts you the money first.
Yeah,
and then it settles after 5 days. So he really didn't have the capital because he has to front this money to these people to buy these stocks, right? However, they shorted GME, Nokia, AMC, and all this. Interesting fact about that is that he said it was so they could fulfill the orders. They need time to get some money. But what they could have done, they could have suspended trades on Apple, Tesla, Google, shit like that. Freed up that money, put it towards GME, Nokia, and OK, AMC, like that, and then it would allow people to buy the stock that they were trying to buy. Right. That's what the people wanted. But no, see, because if you didn't know, Robinhood is a partner with Citadel. So Citadel is one of the big hedge funds who has part ownership in Robinhood, and then that's just funny as fuck. Because Citadel was like, "Listen, lad, we're about to lose a bunch of money, so I need to shut your brokerage account down." Why was Robinhood the first one to shut down?
They shut down fucking crypto though too.
Yes, they did. They shut down Dogecoin.
They shut down just crypto in general. I couldn't buy.
No, but it's shocking me to blation. They need to go to jail. Like they need to go to jail. Like that is a white collar crime. That is a white collar crime. Dude. If you did it, if I did it, we go to jail.
In a way.
Why did Jordan Belfort go to jail? Same thing.
In a way, though.
Same thing. Jordan Belfort went to jail for the same shit, and Jordan Belfort shouldn't have to. He did.
Protecting my money too.
Yeah, I understand that, but Jordan Belfort did the same thing, and he went to prison for it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
so why are they different? They all do the same shit. They hide it. It's like the NCAA.
Paper trail, dude. They've got.
I understand they have a bunch of money. I understand they have a bunch of money. I understand they have a bunch of money, but why are they excluded? Why can't the people? It's supposed to be a free market. It's supposed to be a free market, but we all play by the same rules. But it's not, because the rich people play by different rules.
The thing about the mutual
and they changed the rules.
Is also you don't know who the fuck's all invested into them. You
can learn. You can learn. You can see it. You can see
I don't think all of them. Can you?
Yes, you can. You can see it. It's all.
So all like an ETF that I'm invested in, you can see that I'm invested in.
You can see the outflow and inflow of who's buying what. You can't see who's buying what. You can't see you're buying this much, you're buying that much, but you see people are just buying what they're buying. You see that they buy a large amount. You see them buying a large amount. If you see they're buying like one share, you see them buying like one share. You can see that.
So you would know who's buying into it?
You don't know who's buying, but you know people are buying.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at though. So these huge ass fucking mutual funds, you don't know who the fuck's invested into it. You know what I'm saying?
Matter.
So how does that not matter though?
Free market.
What I'm getting at is like, how many people of power exactly
fuck them
would be able to manipulate the market,
which is why they're so
make more money? You know
they always do it. That's why they're
the shitty thing.
That's why they're so upset about Wall Street Bets, because Wall Street Bets exploited them. Wall Street Bets, and I'm part of that. I would say I'm part of that. Wall Street Bets exploited their little bullshit game, and they got so butthurt. They got all over the news. They all, oh, it's just the rich people it's the poor people trying to steal the rich people's money. Oh, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. All crying, be all babies, but they don't cry when in 09 when the housing market crashed and took everybody's houses, and then they got bailouts, and then people went poor. They didn't cry about that. They didn't go to the news and CNBC, CNN, and everybody like that. They didn't talk to them about that, saying, hey, we need restrictions on this. We need restrictions. No, because they were making money.
Yeah.
But now they're losing money, so like we're losing billions of dollars. We gotta do something.
Of course, dude.
We gotta do something. We're the top 1%, so we have to. We're the elites of the world, so we have to figure out what's going on. We don't fuck the poor people.
Should have listened to Alex Jones.
Hashtag InfoWars. You want to know? You know what's going on?
They're turning the friggin' frogs.
They're turning the frogs gay. The Democrats.
All right, man.
They're turning the frogs gay.
I'm about to smoke a clock.
Well, thank you guys for listening. This is No Fine Print, the People's Podcast. We appreciate the people.